Welcome back to NLC7. We've recovered from our crash, and now it's time to get the fuck out of the gut. Did we talk to Nazar before we saved? Yeah. Man, things got really crazy with those pseudo dogs. It was probably hard to tell in all the chaos and the piss filter and the aim punch, but we also got hit with a little puff of radiation. You might have seen it. Kind of looks like a gust of wind appearing at your feet. I call them the zone farts, because they just kind of puff out of nowhere, and in that spot you're standing, you just take radiation until you get out of that little radius, which I was unable to escape because I was up on a rock, out of breath, evading the pseudo dogs. So overall, it was just a bad situation to be in. I'm totally fine with having crashed and lost out on that run, I guess, life. I hope our sunrise suit loner friend is doing okay. I'm sure he is. While we catch our breath, let me make sure I have everything that I need here. I've got the PDA. We've got our backup pistol. Not really much of a backup. Yes. This is a situation where having a pistol in the backpack could come handy. Say, for instance, blind dog pulls my PB out of my hands. And I can take the other pistol out and keep it going. Alright.
Приветствую! Давай поговорим.
Stop, Stalker. This pass is protected. Protected? From who and why? All sorts of scum and mutants crawl out of the zone's gut. We, free hunters, do our best to keep this filth out of the Cordon. Who are you? They call me Marked One. And you? I'm Dan. Heard of me, no doubt. So here's the deal, Marked One. We don't let anyone through just like that. Prove that you contribute to the zone's purification. And how's that? Provide trophies. Parts of monsters you've destroyed. A couple of blind dog tails, or 2 wild boar hooves. Well, and if there are other parts, we'll accept those too. I take it you don't trust one's word? Words are silver, but facts are gold. Provide the facts, then we'll talk. A zombified hand. Very cold. This is enough. Here's some number 4 buckshot ammo to help with further purification, and go in peace. Can I still trade monster parts? Of course. And there's more than just buckshot, by the way. Let's see what you've got. Here's everything I've shot so far. Definitely. I should, because it's low quality. So like 44% or something like that. And I'll have other stuff to trade when we need to come back. Alright. Now we can load up our shotgun. So I need to go back to Nimble and the bandits. But I can't go with my equipment. Otherwise they'll kill me. So I think what I can do is head back to Petua and ask him if he'll hold on to my gear. I just have to make sure I don't get too close. Otherwise they'll freak out. There he is.
Дружище, не шелести особо. Дай поясню ситуацию.
Well, have you been there? What have you decided? Found some sort of PDA. I'll go show it. You guys keep a closer watch. Might need to break through. Don't worry, we'll cover you. Maybe you can help with storage. No time to look for a hiding place here. Of course, why not? Hand over your stuff. Very well, I'm off then. Okay. You better not take it. I'd say otherwise I'd kill him, but I don't even have a knife to stab him. I'm joking, but the last patch of this mod that I played, the script bugged out and he wouldn't give me my stuff back. So I really need him to give it back. There was a lot of problems with that patch, so I don't think it's gonna happen again. Ooh, that's helpful. Looks like I was out. So, for real? Had a chat? Where's that PDA? Basically, I found this thing where Nimble said. Aha, for real. That's the one. Borov was bloody right. Well, you're a real one. Let that rat-faced runt get lost. We didn't want to dirty our hands. But if need be, we'll bury him. Tell him how lucky he is. Uh-huh. I'll tell him. Alright. We're in business. Now it's time to go talk to Nimble and see if we can get that flash drive at long last. Marked one? How are you holding up? Alive? We found that thing they lost. I owe you my life. I thought I was a goner. What now? What now? Take your legs in your hands and... Oh, S.T.A.L.K.E.R has one deal. Shh. About the flash drive? Here it is. Hold on to it. Maybe I better not mess with S.T.A.L.K.E.R for now. I overstayed with the guys at the sawmill, celebrating one's birthday. That's how they got me. But there's a silver lining. Heard about a way to transform an artifact. Maybe you'll try to cook up a new artifact later. Now, sleep. My eyes are full of sand. What's this sawmill? Don't know? In the zone's gut. It's an area to the east. There's an old sawmill in the forest. Sort of a small hunter's base there. They shoot mutants for orders, and just for fun, make trophies. A merry crowd. They distill moonshine. Could raise the dead. What do they distill it from? I'd rather not know. I'm afraid it won't go down my throat. I got so sloshed, I wandered off towards the gas station, and that's where I stumbled upon this loot, damn it. Wow, and what did you take? Anything valuable? Did I mention a pretty decent jacket? Durable, with chainmail lining. I've already made a deal with a newbie in the village. He's willing to pay a good price for it. But as I was exiting the railway tunnel, the run through which you can climb to the old hospital, they also call it the sanatorium, a pack of dogs jumped me. That's why I dropped everything I collected. Maybe you'd be willing to look for that suit. The sanatorium? How did you get in there? From the zone's gut. You can get to the sanatorium through the railway bridge. There's this inconspicuous door in the sanatorium. That's the exit. Actually, if you go straight through the sanatorium, you can also get out to the garbage. Let me mark it for you. So about that jacket, I left it there somewhere. Should be near the tunnel. Find it and you won't regret it. But you know how it is. Today he's got the money, tomorrow it's gone somewhere, and I might miss out. If you manage, I'll reward you handsomely. I have a stash for a rainy day. I'll have a look, but I can't promise anything. How's it going, Nimble? You won't believe what I heard. Once, in the thick of the forest surrounding the Brain Scorcher, lived the most powerful and good-natured controller in the zone. By his own will, he either very rarely attacked first, or completely hid from the enemy's sight to avoid harm to both. And so, at the end of one spring, stalkers discovered a large number of blind dog litters in the forest. So they started clearing the forest of the pups along with the packs, thinking it had reduced the number of beasts, as they were already fed up. After such a clearance, a single ugly blind pup managed to survive. Perhaps others survived somewhere else, but this one was lucky. So, this controller, wandering the forest, found the pup. Apparently he felt pity, took the pup and carried it everywhere. Later, he raised it, shared his prey with it. In short, he became a parent to the mutt. Can you imagine? Really? Two beasts befriended, an inseparable pair. Many times they were seen, the controller walking somewhere on the horizon, with the dog running around his feet, jumping, trying to get close to the controller. They'd stop, and both disappear into the forest, and they never bothered with any humans. What kind of sorcery is that? And then, towards the end of autumn, either duty was conducting a reconnaissance operation through the radioactive forest, or mercenaries were looking for a new campsite. Fate had it that their path went right through the controller and the dog's den. As soon as they spotted the controller resting among the trees, they opened fire on him. He fled into his den, but among the squad were sharpshooters. 2 bursts and he was down. He even fell and crawled about 10 meters towards the den. Someone noticed this during a break, and without much thought, fired a couple more bullets, and all went silent. Those bastards! The controller lay in the fallen autumn leaves, which became wet and muddy from his blood and mixing with the soil, and the dog came running up and quietly lay down next to him. Then it rained at night, and mournful howling of the dog was heard, and so for 2 or 3 weeks every night, and then it went silent. And a year or two later, some freedomer, either Petka Suppressor or Petka Barrel, well, it doesn't matter, was going to refill his stash in the forest. Says he's walking and sees a skeleton of the controller, and right beside it, a skeleton of a pseudo-dog. That's how they died, inseparable, together, friends. And they say beasts have no soul. They should take a look at themselves, the so-called humans. A sad story. Sometimes you think, these creatures are not just monsters, they're also animals, trying to survive. Oh well, what's gotten into me all of a sudden? Till next time. That's quite the anecdote, man. I don't think Mark One's gonna have a change of heart when it comes to killing the beasts, though. Let's grab this gas canister for later. Actually, what am I doing? I'm just gonna have to lug it back and forth. I should save it for when I'm actually going back to the Darkscape. We'll leave it there for now. Where did Nimble go? There he is. Hope these guys don't attack me. I don't have my weapons. Okay. You're the man. I didn't expect that from you. Sorted everything out so... Well, in short, I respect you, Marked One. Maybe you can help me with something else? Oh shit, I think the script broke. How are you, Petua? All good? Slowly but surely. If I ask you for a favor, can you help? Help you? How so? You already know about the gut, right? There's a passage north of the vehicle station guarded by hunters. Actually... Shit. Alright. It's no big deal. I have an alternative solution to the stash issue. At least we got a bunch of reading out of the way.
Приветствую! Давай поговорим.
Speed run this a little bit. It's a shame about that script being broken, but for all the things that could be broken in this mod, that's one of the least important ones. So the alternative that I figured out is the cross stash here. Though really any stash will do. This is just the first one. Is that everything? I need to make sure to toss the grenade too. Now I should be able to run right in. So we'll talk to everyone quickly, and then run back to the cross stash and pick up our stuff. Then we can go talk to Petua and figure out what he wants from us. Something about his friend. We can leave that gas canister where it is, because I don't need it until our next trip to the gut. I could have brought it on the first trip too, but I just honestly didn't think about it. The gas station where we found the PDA is where we can fill it up with that middle pump. Alright, we'll learn more about that in a bit. And now that we're not an outcast at the rookie village, we can talk to somebody about that task. Beautiful. Oops. Let's make sure let's make sure the AK is loaded. Have to deal with that really annoying equipment bug. Load the shotgun. And we're good. We can go say hi to Petua. It's gonna be so much nicer hunting with this shotgun as opposed to the pistol. Can't really hunt with the AK because I don't really have that much ammo left for it. Even the pistol, I don't have that much ammo, though I think I'll get some as a reward for everything that we've done. But it wouldn't be much. I would have a lot more pistol ammo, but I got fucked by Sidorovich when I tried to sneak that level 2 or level 3 artifact past him. I can't remember what an urchin is. I could check that artifact book to figure it out. Maybe I'll do that for fun. Alright.
Дружище, не шелести особо. Дай поясню ситуацию.
You're the man. I didn't expect that from you. Sorted everything out, so... Well, in short, I respect you, Mark 1. Maybe you can help me with something else. How are you, Petua? All good? Slowly but surely. If I ask you for a favor, can you help? Help you? How so? You already know about the gut, right? Well, there's a passage north of Vehicle Station guarded by hunters. Recently, a buddy and I were gearing up for a trip. We were all set, but then suddenly he went off to the gut. I tried to talk him out of it, asking why when everything was ready. Said he needed to make a quick run for an urgent errand, but he's been gone for too long now. Something might have happened. He wouldn't just go on a bender. I'd go look for him, but I need to keep watch over this area, in case the bandits come back. Are you suggesting I go take a look? Don't drop everything just for this. But if it's not too much trouble and on your way, then look for it in Gut at the farmstead by the crossroads. We recently set up a stash there. Maybe he headed towards it. I don't think anything serious happened to him. He's got a notable gun, a BM. Those aren't in high demand. It could be a nice walk. They say artifacts can be found there, and the scenery is picturesque. Alright, I won't forget. I'll look for your buddy too. And with that, we have something to do when we get back to the gut, which will be pretty soon. But before we go back, we need to get some other reasons to return as well. And other stalkers. Why do I hear a boar behind me? We're all good. Nimble's getting his shut-eye already. Okay, we made it. There's all our stuff. Oh. 40 rounds of PM ammo. That must have been left there by someone else. I believe, yes, we had talked to them before we left. And now, let's return to Wolf. What's up, Stalker? I managed to negotiate with the bandits. Nimble is free. It's a nice reward. Didn't expect that. How did you manage? There must be something about you. Well, anyway, here, take this. as a token of the stalker community's gratitude. That's going to be radioactive, so let's drop it in there. This I'm going to use for the stash with stars. This I'm going to sell to buy some essentials. And now everyone's nice to me. As you can see, the message up here isn't so hostile. Cool. I have some questions. Ask away. I'll try to help. What do you know about the zone? I know a lot. Ask me something specific. What's at the center of the zone? That's a question. I've been trying to find an answer to it for 2 years. Just haven't found a way to the center and back alive. Tried to break through with friends a few times. Barely made it back myself. And not all my friends did. You ask why we even tried? We went after a dream. To fulfill our desires. Do dreams come true? There's a beautiful legend about a wish granter. Supposedly, there's a place at the center of the zone where any, even the most incredible, whims are fulfilled. But you know what? I'm sure that there are plenty of chances to die in the center of the zone, and I no longer believe in that wish granter. Don't take unnecessary risks. I don't advise it. What do you know about the zone? I know a lot. Where did the zone come from? It went boom again in 2006, and that's how it appeared. I know that doesn't really answer your question. Only a few know the truth, if there are any such people here at all. What brought you to the zone? I worked in a mine, but it was closed down as unprofitable. No money, no prospects. Then rumors started that you could become fabulously rich in the zone. I had some experience, so I decided to take a risk. Can't say I've become rich, but I did make some money. It's the most common story. Many here ended up like this. What's the most dangerous thing in the zone? That's hard to say. There's so much that's dangerous and unknown here that it's simply not possible to encounter everything. And even without that, there's enough to fill your plate. For instance, a flesh bit off my finger. My hair started falling out from radiation. Got hit by a burner. Nasty thing, burner. And once I came face to face with a bloodsucker. Better not to remember. In short, you can talk as much as you like, but until you experience it yourself, you won't understand. So, just one piece of advice. Caution. Always and everywhere. Heard anything about S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Seems like a top stalker. Not personally acquainted. Well, I haven't ventured close to the center for a long time. Here, on the outskirts, it's mostly just the greenhorns wandering around. Find someone who hangs around deep inside the zone often. Talk to them. What do you know about the death trucks? Don't know anything and don't want to. Sorry, I'm aware of your situation. It's just too mystical for me. Live around these parts for a month, and you'll become superstitious for life, whether you like it or not. Dead bodies in the truck, dead drivers, who, from where, why? Just hope they're not from the other side. Thanks. Oh, you know, I can go get that laptop from Vergus, actually. I forgot about that. Marked one? Well, come in, be my guest. Or is it business? Thanks, just dropped in to warm up. How's the notebook? Working? Yes, it works. Only the memory got erased. So now it's completely clean. Here you go. Don't forget, an artifact or a new battery. Thanks, I won't forget. Actually, let's sleep. Actually, that's a bad idea. If I go to sleep, I'll probably wake up after Sidorovich is closed. And we've got plenty of energy, I'd say.
Чё тебе?
I need to stash some loot. That's what I'm here for. Got an artifact for me? You can use the safe for 3 days, anytime. I can give a stone blood. Excellent. Stash your loot in the special box. I'm not looking. Alright, we'll stash it for a moment. Stash this other stuff. I'm gonna stay light, so I'm gonna stash all that. I was gonna check my book. Are the tabs working? Urchin. It was a level 3. So this book you can flip between the tabs here. Got first level artifacts in the descriptions. Second level. Third level. The dummy class. Unique artifacts that don't have a class. And then some of the most special ones. Modificates. The mesomodificates. The hypermodificates. And the absolutes, which are the best artifacts in the zone. I'm not going to read through all that today. That's a lot of reading. Instead,
Хабар принес.
I'm going to talk to Sidorovich. Marked one, what are you doing here? I already told you to go find Nimble's flash drive. I've already found him. Here's the flash drive. Excellent. Now I truly see that you're a man of worth. I see you're always walking around with just one pouch. For serious business, you need to gear up more seriously. Here's a special forces rig for me as a thank you. You can hit me up if you need anything else. He also gave me an army flask. That's cool. I'm thinking, what to do next? That's a good one. What to do? Can't think straight? You wanted to head to the center of the zone. Looking for acquaintances, right? So go. The road to the center is well known. North. There's the bar and other places where you can meet those who have been trampling this anomalous zone for a long while. Got it? North. There's no other way. Yeah, no other way. Ah, by the way, on the way to the bar, there's a small duty outpost. Those guys trying to protect the world from the zone. Some protectors they are. Well, anyway, currently this outpost is commanded by Prapor. Hell knows, maybe he really is a former warrant officer. Well, he was here not so long ago and promised to show me one thing that he happened to come across, but there's been no word from him. If you see him, ask how that's going. Agreed? Prapor? Alright. Markman, what did you need? Need some equipment? Want to sell some artifacts? I need a battery for my smartphone. Look at you with the high-tech requests. Sheesh. What do you need that for? Playing games? Ah, marked one. You'd better do something worthwhile. Might even get your memory back and earn some money. What I need it for is my business. Just tell me, can you do it or not? Hand over an artifact and you'll have your battery by tomorrow. Trade an artifact and wait? I'll manage. Gotta find one worth trading. Maybe there's somewhere else to go. Something else to bring? I got a minor task. On the farm beyond the embankment, my boys left me a batch of goods. The village rascals didn't come close. Got scared, the youth. Recently, flesh creatures settled there, but you, I see, are a daring guy. Would you go have a look? Will you take it, or should I look for someone else? I'll take it. Got nowhere to rush anyway. That's settled then, and I'll think about how to reward you. What offers are there? I don't have any tasks for you right now. Why are you looking at me like that? Need something? Just wondering if you can handle it. Heard about the recipes already? Some guy passed me a recipe. Stas is ready to test it. Just need 5 more Toscano skulls. Or better 6, just in case. So you win? I won't go out of my way to hunt for it, but if I manage to shoot some, I'll bring them to you. Excellent. Waiting for the result. Alright, I'll try. That's pretty lucky. The Toscano's heads are very easy to get relative to other mutants. So he's giving me 2 things to do. Here are the trades that I can use with my artifact, but I think I might want to sell it and buy direct. See, I've got one of these. I want to buy more. Buy some of that. Some bandages. And this should be good. Maybe a dosimeter. I think so. Let's see how much I can get for this wrenched. Yeah, 9,000.
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
With this much money... Oof. That's a lot, actually. We don't need it quite just yet. We do want batteries. That should be enough for now, and I'll replace the one I have. I'll need it for tonight. Should buy those just to have them. Should buy these. It's better to be prepared. And all this stuff is light. I'm good on food, and I do need ammo. 120 rounds should be enough. I'll wait till I'm richer.
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
That's what we're gonna do.
Вот так бы всегда.
Already got 1 head, so I only need 5 more. Got my flask. It's for cleaning a mask I don't have, so we can stash it. And I think that's good. With this vest, I can equip a lot of my items, which makes it easier to access them. I never realized this, but you can see the battery life if you look at your flashlight. I mean, I realize it right now. I already knew. I wanted to check if this patch had it, but I hadn't realized this for years playing this mod. Anyways, we'll get a binocular soon enough.
Good.
I'd say we're set up pretty good now. Maybe we should do something. Mark 1. Let's get straight to business. As a little task. You need to eliminate the mutants in 12 hours, not far from here. 1 group at the Cordon, south of the checkpoint before the garbage. And a 2nd group at the Cordon to the west of the abandoned farm. Okay, I'll try. That gives me some more stuff as well. Until next time. I don't like these group locations, to be honest. Though, I guess I need to go up here for the case for Sidorovich anyways. Let's save before we leave. So we've invested a bunch of money into resources. It should keep us pretty confident when we're away from home. Running out of matches or bandages is just the worst feeling because they're so cheap and light that to not have them just kind of stings extra hard, and not being able to save or heal a bleed can really make you lose a lot of progress that you would rather not lose. Is that a dead boar? Oh no, that's that like saw thing, drill bit. Man, even at 34%, the shotgun, it's pretty hard. What was it, one shot? So much better than the sawn off. That thing fucking sucks. I gotta make sure to kill every Tushkano on the map. Need those six heads. Oh, this one's probably just gonna run away from me, which makes it basically impossible to catch him. Just remember that if I'm going up this way, I also can get Nimble's jacket. Yes. I'm not going to pay the soldiers to cross, but I don't want to go through the tunnel as well. What we're going to do is my own little shortcut that I've found. I should have saved down there, but whatever. I should be fine. Oh, am I so tired that I can't do this? Wow. I appear to be so tired that I can't do this. Okay, I think if I drop my backpack I can manage it. I think part of the problem is that my backpack's really heavy as well. Shit. I know. I think I might be actually too tired to do this jump. Means I just fucked myself. Oh boy. You know what? We're 45 minutes into this video. We're gonna call it here. Which means we're gonna load back at Rookie Village before we left, which is fine by me. Episode 3, though technically episode 4, will take place in the Cordon, doing all these errands. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.